At Buckingham Palace tonight, a significant moment for William and Kate, and nothing to do with Harry. The Africa Summit was the first time they'd hosted world leaders on behalf of the Queen. It all rather felt like the royal family, minus Harry and Meghan of course, and Prince Andrew, were putting on a show of solidarity. And William did speak of his brother, but only about what Africa means to them both.
The African continent holds a very special place in my heart. It is a place my father took my brother and me shortly after our mother died. And when deciding where best to propose to Catherine, I could think of no more fitting place than Kenya to get down on one knee.
Prince Harry did attend some of the official meetings at this Africa Summit, and perhaps Boris Johnson was giving us a clue as to why Harry couldn't make the palace reception tonight, mostly because we think he's on a plane to Canada now to see Meghan. If he has now left the UK, his parting shot was his speech about his agreement to exit the royal family, which he gave last night.
So, I want you to hear the truth from me.
This was a private dinner. Cameras were not invited, but the Sussex's own staff filmed and released the video on Instagram.
Once Meghan and I were married, we were excited, we were hopeful, and we were here to serve. For those reasons, it brings me great sadness that it has come to this.
And how things have changed since that wedding day in 2018, from hope and optimism to now a non-royal role for Harry, which he made clear last night was not the one he wanted.
Our hope was to continue serving the Queen, the Commonwealth and my military associations, but without public funding. Unfortunately, that wasn't possible. I've accepted this, knowing that it doesn't change who I am or how committed I am. But I hope that helps you understand what it had come to, that I would step my family back from all I have ever known.
And he also made clear who he blamed for it all. The media, he said, is a powerful force. The dinner last night was for the HIV/AIDS charity, which Harry himself founded in southern Africa, and that meant he was giving the speech to people he trusted.
He was amongst friends already, but I think everyone in the room was pretty moved.
As chairman of the charity, Johnny Hornby was with Harry last night and said the audience was gripped by his every word.
You know, there was a little gasp, but I think overall, the support for him in the room was, extraordinary, and I think people were very warm towards him. And, it was mixed feelings. It was a tremendous night for Sentebale and everything we're doing, but also, as he said, some misgivings about how it's ended up.
And how it's ended up is Harry having to relinquish his military titles, all of them, including the ceremonial head of the Royal Marines. Given he fought 2 tours in Afghanistan, that loss hits him particularly hard. So too his role as Commonwealth Youth Ambassador. In fact, any role or patronage which was bestowed by the Queen, they are all gone. So what are the comparisons with that other royal, King Edward VIII, and that other American divorcee, Wallis Simpson? Her biographer thinks the royal family have, this time, learnt the lessons of history.
The Queen's speech actually singled out Meghan and how well she'd adapted and how much she was a part of the family. It's unthinkable that George VI and his wife, Queen Elizabeth, the Queen Mother as she became, could possibly have singled out Wallis. She was not mentioned other than to call her that woman or that ghastly woman.
The Duchess of Cornwall, meanwhile, was asked about the departure of the Sussexes today. Her response was, let's just say, short.
Will you miss Harry and Meghan?
It all feels like the end of an era, especially when you look back on pictures like these from 2010. 2 brothers in Lesotho, appearing at least to be as close as the nation always thought they would be.
Don't touch me. Don't hug me. I said more than I've ever said about you. It's disgusting. I feel sick. I need to beat you up or something. I feel sick. Yeah.
Tonight, William and Harry are about to embark on lives on different sides of the Atlantic Ocean.